Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for all signs. It is a broad spectrum reading shared by the collective, so I do speak in broad terms. You have to figure out if and where it fits in your life, if at all. It is originally created for Sunday, October 30th. It is not solely, wait, is it? Oh, this is the Sunday reading. I might want to figure out what day it is. For Sunday, October 30th, it is the underpinning energy, and it is for the week of the 30th through the 5th of November. So each card will represent for a day or two of the week, and if you're new to me, please check out the drop-down menu underneath the video. In there is some housekeeping rules, things I want you to think about when utilizing the channel, easy ways to support the channel, like hitting thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, leaving me a question or comment, or sharing the video out, all greatly help. The video is created for those dates, but not solely set for that. If you're seeing this video on another time and it still fits your situation, by all means, please utilize it. And let's see what's going on with the cards for this week. I forgot this is the new weekly. This will be almost the end of this deck, and I have two new decks that we'll be starting up with on November 1st. So let's see what the cards have to say. Right. So for the beginning of the week, we have the Ace of Wands. I will take it after yesterday's Ace of Cups. This is new desire. A new day is dawning. This is a new opportunity, oftentimes a surprise. It's associated with the element of fire and that of the spirit. So I feel like it could be a renewed spirit, a renewed desire, a renewed connection in a way. This snake spiraling up the wand makes me feel like there might be even a new goal or new opportunity that we see on the surface that we didn't otherwise think was possible. This could be it right here. And I feel like when I'm looking at this card, it feels like we get the opportunity of sort of growing towards it, going after it, slithering up towards it, like aspiring to maybe a higher ideal or a higher opportunity that we didn't see coming. This feels like a bit of a surprise to me. I'm interested to see what the other cards are. Let's see what the midweek card is. We have Temperance. Oh my gosh. Okay. Temperance is also fire energy. It's associated with the Sagittarian sign of Sagittarius. Temperance is about keeping that sort of middle ground peace within us, that balance, that moderation. It is a card of healing and represented by an angel. So I feel like the midweek should be calm, cool, collected, even with the inspiration of the Ace of Wands. I feel like there could be something turning over here, guys, that we don't see coming in a positive way. And we just need to kind of, with this Temperance card, we just need to kind of sort of settle into it and allow it to take place, allow it to, I don't want to say transform, but allow it to kind of show itself to us and bring us into staying in a sense of balance with it, even amidst the changes or the new presentations that could be coming to us this week. That's all of the water behind her. You see, she's not rocked by it. She's not bothered by it at all. She's just sort of standing there pouring back and forth between her cups, keeping, herself centered, balanced in a space of healing, love, calm, collectedness, right? And allowing that to be the guide throughout the midweek. Now let's look at the end of the week. And the end of the week is the Page of Swords. I love her. She's new to us. Now, Page of Swords is oftentimes the little investigator of the group. There might be a little bit of, to me, what this feels like is a new form of communication, right? Maybe something we need to learn how to communicate or a better way to communicate. We might be learning about a situation or this newness that comes from this Ace of Wands this week and this new sort of stance or take. Hey, you guys, cut it out. Sorry, the dogs are acting up. This new sort of balance that we're trying to attain through the Temperance card. The Page of Swords is about learning how to kind of communicate that, keep that in our thoughts, keep that in our mind. And I love how she's holding onto this sword rather tightly. So, and I don't think the tightness is a bad thing. I think it's about kind of embracing maybe this new perspective, desire, opportunity version of us, opportunity, and putting it to good use, putting it into our thoughts, into our communications, and moving forward, even if it's like not our atypical way of operating or communicating. Does that make sense? So I feel like something is turning over this week. And by the end of the week, we might be learning a new way and I don't mean learning, like sometimes the Page of Swords can be kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Not sneaky, but like where we learn something that we didn't otherwise know, like, ooh, it's a secret. This doesn't feel like it to me. It feels like this is about us learning how to communicate in this new way or towards this new aspect of ourselves or the situation, the relationship, whatever it is that we're dealing with. And we're doing so with a very strong desire. That's the strength and the tightness I feel with her holding that sword in front of her, right? It's almost like she knows the truth or she knows her new truth. And now it's about like trying to learn how to live within this truth or communicate this truth in a way that's effective and in a way that brings benefit, right? But she's going to do that. She's going to learn that. What, does she have words on her dress? Let me see. It says ambition, intelligence, curiosity. And what is that? Charm. So I do think that there's a sweetness to this, right? There's this new opportunity or maybe a new way of communicating. Let's look at the Wild Mystic card. Oh, we haven't seen this before. It's rabbit and it's believe. And I love the butterfly wings and the roses behind its horns. The butterfly wings would indicate transformation. Something is turning over here. Rabbits are oftentimes a symbol of fertility, right? Like a rebirth or something new being born. Now let me see, is this a rabbit or is it a jackalope? Because that, and I love I have to say, just in time for Halloween, right? The spider webs to me, those also indicate kind of like a sort of an extra sensory or communication, new bridges being built, new opportunities. That's what I'm getting from this. There's something transforming and changing maybe within us and how we see things, speak things. Is this a rabbit? What is this? Hold on 1 second. It's not raccoon dog. What is this? Is it... Hold on, I've got to find this animal, guys. What is this animal? It's not a fox, not a frog, not a goat, not a hawk. It is a jackalope. Ah, okay. I didn't think that jackalope was a real thing. I guess it is. So believe. This card represents belief and appreciation of the unknown. The unknown would be the Ace of Swords. The mythological jackalope. Okay, so a jackalope is not a real animal. I thought so. A rabbit or hare with horns of a deer or antelope is found in folklore all over the world, as well as being a popular cryptid in the North American folklore. Tales and depictions of horned rabbits can be found across continents, from the oral legends of the Wixárika people in Mexico to the single-horned al-miraj of the Iranian myth. The creature has existed through hybrid taxidermy art and stories for centuries and consistently ignites the imagination of storytellers through the present day. Despite being a mythological cryptid, the jackalope's origin is commonly attributed to actual sightings of rabbits and hares suffering from a condition known as Shope papillomavirus, which causes them to develop horn-like growths on their body. The jackalope reminds us that many unbelievable stories begin with fact, and to appreciate magic in our everyday. This card encourages unique perspective and eccentricity. It is a symbol of powerful creativity. It carries the message to believe in yourself and know that there are forces within you that have yet to be seen or believed by others. That's the Ace of Wands. That's that newness of spirit, and that's also the balance of temperance. And that's that sort of new communication or new perspective that this Page of Swords is kind of bringing in and holding on to and utilizing by the end of the week. The shadow reading is the shadow of the Jackalope card is belief and imagination taken to excess. You may become lost in your own dream world and forget to come back down to earth. Often that world may seem safer or more accepting, while the real world is harsh and difficult. But with your creativity, you can find a balance between both worlds. The element is spirit. The flora is hawthorn, violet, and elecampane. The stones are pineapple, amethyst, alexandrite, and merlinite. And the spellwork is see the unseen. Fairy magic, encouraging imagination and inspiration and connecting with the other worlds, promoting visions. So is there a new way that we can see ourselves or a situation that's being presented to us this week? And as we balance and settle into it, we start to learn how to communicate within it or have, clearer thoughts and perspectives, and putting those clearer thoughts or perspectives to good use. Let's look at the clarifiers. So our first clarifier out is the Two of Cups. I love it. There is an opportunity here for a change in, I don't know, whether it's our situations or relationships. This Two of Cups says to us, they're mirroring back to us who we really are, but in a positive way. We're showing ourselves maybe in a different way, in a way that's more balanced, a little bit more intelligent, albeit new, but we need to believe in that too with this magic of Jackalope happening. The second card is the Eight of Pentacles. This is the apprenticeship card or the card of hard work, concentrating on what's right in front of us and doing that very skill or new way of communicating that we're learning, how to apply it in an actual practical, grounded sort of way that moves us forward productively. Eights are about balance. And then the last card is the Page of Wands. So we have a little more Wands energy, a little bit more fire. I love that the Page of Wands is about, new desire and putting that new desire into action. I love that he's facing towards the future, very much so, looking far off into the future. Whatever we're learning, shifting, changing, beginning to believe, and putting to good use or good work, and doing so from a place of love, I think that we get to actually watch the benefit of that or the opportunities of that begin to grow even beyond this week's readings. Does that make sense? Because this page to me feels like not only do we have the Page of Swords here, and swords, we have the Page of Wands. Also, swords and wands feed each other, right? That newness, that desire, that opportunity, both are kind of working together to kind of propel us forward in a way where we not only are teachable and learning, but we're also creating new opportunities in communication and how we desire and how we create, and in rather dynamic ways is my feeling. Let's look to the grounding stone for this. And this is a principle that we should ground in during the week. And that stone is, okay, I'm going to take it. Going with that Page of Wands fire, we've got this carnelian stone, which is embrace. Embrace and believe in the changes that are taking place. Embrace and believe in the opportunities that are being presented to us. Embrace and believe in who we are and the peace that we can create, the love that we can create and channel into whatever situation we're dealing with in a new way, right? There's hold on to this, hold on to these changes, be aware of them, sort of place your attention on them and allow them to transform or cultivate, working at them with that eight of Pentacles in the center, right? And doing so from a place of love and union with the Two of Cups. I hope that makes sense. I think that does make sense. I also, like I said this last week when we saw the Embrace Stone, that white swirl on the top makes me feel like spirit is all over this, especially with that Jackalope believe mythological sort of part of it all. What we thought maybe wasn't possible actually might very well be possible. Some sort of new beginning is starting for us, and we need to embrace it, believe in it, and then channel it, communicate it, and work towards it dutifully. and I don't mean the duty that comes out of your booty. I mean dutifully, like the Eight of Pentacles would indicate, and with a passion, an inspired renewal or an exuberance that these pages bring with them. So be excited and have fun. Enjoy it and learn from it and embrace it and watch it grow. Believe in it. That is your reading for this week. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.